RCB versus Lsg. RCB are presently at number 9 on the points table, whereas Lsg are at a slightly better position, number 6. If you look at the head-to-head in the history of the IPL, these two teams have clashed 4 times, with RCB winning thrice against Lsg's once. So it's a pretty much even-Steven situation. Let's take a look at what happens today. Meanwhile, we're going to nominate 4 players from each team, including one dark horse for your fantasy 11. One of the reasons RCB are not performing is Faf du Plessis not performing up the order. He started with the 35 against CSK, but thereafter has flopped. Remember, this is the same Faf who in 2023 notched up 730 runs with 8 scores of over 50, a strike rate of 154, all in 14 games and an average of 56. Where is that Faf now? Faf is also the first South African to notch up hundreds in all 3 formats of the game: Tests, T20 internationals and ODIs. Yet, he has not scored an IPL 100. Will today be the day? Let's watch. Everyone comes to the ground to watch Glenn Maxwell bat. Yet, Maxwell failed miserably in the opening 2 games. He got a 28 of 19 balls in the 3rd game against KKR. Remember, this is the same Maxwell who's notched up over 700 runs in 2022 and 23 at strike rates of 169 and 183 respectively. Also, Maxwell is the only player after Rohit Sharma to notch up 4 T20 international hundreds. He is also the fastest to 4 T20 international hundreds in 92 innings. In what seems to be a trend with batsmen and RCB, Anuj Rawat performed well in the opening game against CSK, getting 45 runs off 28 balls, but thereafter flopped in the remaining 2 outings. His strike rate has climbed progressively from 109 in 2022 to 128 in 2023 to 151 now. Will this left-hander be able to counter the threat posed by Ravi Bishnoi? My dark horse for this game for RCB is Cameron Green. Someone who has flattered to deceive so far, is operating in multiples of 11. He got 11 in the first game, 11 in the second and 33 in the game against KKR. Let's see if Cameron Green can deliver with the bat at 1 drop, the key position that he bats in. Secondly, let's see how effective he is with the ball, because he bowls a heavy ball, as I've mentioned earlier, and that can prove very hard to get away, even on a small ground like Chinnaswamy Stadium. Moving over to Lsg, Quinton de Kock is someone they will look towards to get them off to a good start in the game against RCB today. Quinton started off shakily but then performed well against PBKS, getting 54 runs off just 38 balls. Quinton's also a brilliant exponent of the shorter format of the game, both in front and behind the wicket. He is the only South African to score over 500 runs in a World Cup. As a wicketkeeper, he's hit the maximum number of 6s in the World Cup. Also, he is only the 3rd player to get 4 or more hundreds in a World Cup. Another dangerous customer is Krunal Pandya. Pandya showed his mettle when he got 43 runs off just 22 balls against Punjab. Also remember, as a bowler, he is phenomenal too. In 115 IPL games, Pandya has taken 70 wickets at an economy rate of 7.31, and never in his career has his economy rate dropped below 7.98. Marcus Stoinis, he has been a disappointment, hasn't he? He was also dropped from the list of Australian contracted players recently. However, I will still pencil his name in as an impact player today. He looked like getting into some kind of form against PBKS when he got 19 runs off 12 balls with some lusty hitting. In 2023, he got 408 runs at a strike rate of 150. In addition, he has 38 wickets in the IPL. Ravi Bishnoi, he may have only 1 wicket to show for this season so far, but he's bowling beautifully. In 15 games in 2023, he took 16 wickets at an economy rate of 7.74. Today, everyone is clued in to watch his battle with Virat Kohli, Faf du Plessis and Glenn Maxwell. Also, Anuj Rawat.